For a decade, a digital network has been expanding rapidly across the continent, turning millions of smartphones into banks and marketplaces. This first wave focused on the most visible problems: payments, logistics, and basic access. This chart details where the capital went to build that system. Since 2019, African e-commerce and fintech have pulled in $2.27 billion, with nearly half that total flowing into retail tech and front-end consumer apps. But despite the billions in venture capital, the daily reality of commerce looks like this: physical cash and digital transfers meeting at a counter. Solving for the smartphone screen created a boom, but it only addressed the surface of trade. It left the underlying systems, the back-office operations that actually move goods and manage risk, entirely untouched. In major economic hubs like Johannesburg, that early wave of innovation has reached a point of saturation. Consumer-facing apps have become a red ocean. High competition is thinning out margins and forcing startups to burn through capital just to acquire the same customers as their neighbors. The focus is shifting to the X area, the regulatory and cross-border back-office systems that handle compliance, logistics, and business intelligence. The next billion-dollar startups will emerge from this invisible infrastructure that keeps trade flowing securely beneath the surface. This diagram shows the new engine. It merges offline point-of-sale data with online behavior to profile spending power. Retailers lose customers when carts hit high cash thresholds. Now, AI models instantly evaluate merged data to underwrite pre-approved credit. Upfront costs become manageable monthly payments. Transforming a high-friction price tag into a dynamic credit option rescues lost revenue and unlocks purchasing power that was previously invisible to the system. These exact same systems address regional friction. In a market like Cape Town, a retailer might find their shelves overstocked with goods that aren't moving fast enough. This map illustrates the precision of the fix. Instead of a nationwide clearance sale, predictive algorithms calculate a targeted 10% drop only for that specific region. This corrects the sales velocity without cutting into national profits. To move that stock, businesses are turning to results-based billing. They only pay for marketing when a campaign generates actual revenue, shifting the risk from the business to the service provider. Combining local inventory data with performance-based marketing shields a company's growth capital from wasteful, broad-stroke strategies. As retail moves to a 24-hour digital cycle, any gap in oversight leads to revenue loss. A website that goes down at midnight is money that never comes back. This routing diagram shows a modern failsafe. If a primary store crashes, fault detection services instantly reroute traffic to an automated WhatsApp channel, keeping the transaction alive. Simultaneously, AI brand monitoring sweeps the internet to isolate and shut down impersonators attempting to defraud customers. To close the loop, Business Process Outsourcing, or BPO, provides human responders 24/7. They answer late-night questions and book appointments, capturing leads that would otherwise be lost to the clock. This layered safety net is a non-negotiable operational baseline to ensure that every potential transaction is protected and completed. By aggregating these individual business efficiencies, the continent is building a network capable of managing the scale and speed of international supply chains. Africa's trade patterns are shifting towards South-South corridors, linking local businesses to growing markets in Asia, India, and South America. Standardizing compliance and logistics data allows African enterprises to integrate directly into these global supply chains and trade securely at scale. For leaders in the African market, the frontier of value creation has definitively moved inward. Chasing consumer growth through flashy apps is a strategy with fading returns. Dominance in the next decade requires upgrading the engine room, outsourcing operational blind spots to specialize in efficiency. The next phase of economic expansion belongs to the leaders who master the invisible market.